M.I. Quick letter. Mighty. O-U-R-I.
I'm from the mud. Yeah. I'm from the mud.
Yeah. Good, man. Kong shit. I'm out here ready to talk to y'all about some shit that I've been thinking about for a minute. And actually, I mean, it's a situation that become a big problem if you ask me, you know what I mean? Reasons why rappers from Southeast Missouri never make it. Like they never make it. They never create a situation to where they making real money or, you know, doing something serious. So it ain't no lack of talent. Just first off, I want to say ain't no lack of talent. Ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just various problems that niggas just don't understand. It's like, and they gonna look at me like, oh, you wrong for saying this shit, or you, who are you to say this, who you to say that? I'm a nigga that don't do that, and I'm a nigga that make money off this shit. So, and a nigga that got a bigger buzz than all y'all. So I mean, what you want me to say? You know what I'm saying? And I'm also a nigga that helped a lot of y'all, You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like if anybody gonna do it, you know what I'm saying, I might as well say it, you know what I'm saying, just tell the truth. My number one reason, well, not number one, I'm just going in order, but I think it's just a lack of originality. Everybody got their own idea of what they think they supposed to sound like, and they do things like, you know, model themselves around other artists and this, that, and other. Me personally, I'm a gumbo pot. I do a lot of different things that I feel like is hot to whatever beat, which is where we stand as Missouri artists in the Midwest. But at the same time, you know when a nigga on the track that is me. I got my own shit, I got my own ad-libs, I do my own thing as far as this Kong shit, all this big shit, you know what I'm saying? Nigga been trying to break off this thriller shit, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't copy nobody to get that, you know what I'm saying? I might do a track mimicking a couple rappers' voices, or might snatch their style for just that verse or whatever, but a lot of y'all figure, you know, I gotta do it this way because that's how you supposed to do it. No, you supposed to express yourself as an artist. You supposed to come out and just be original, as original as you possibly can be. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I try to bring to the table every time I drop something. So I don't really know what to tell y'all when it comes to that type of shit. It just makes no sense to me to try to sound like this place and think, oh yeah, since I said what he said, you know what I'm saying, my shit go hard. Nah, well, if you think about it, every artist that really made it super big and reached superstar status, they are original. They came with original shit, original sound, original everything. You know what I'm saying? And niggas in the mo can talk down on, you know, artists like 50 and Nelly and niggas like that and Eminem and all these big artists that actually made it, that don't give a fuck about trying to fit in and this, that, and the other. And they could talk about them all day, but at the end of the day, those are the highest selling niggas. Those are the niggas that did it like nobody else did it. So how you gonna talk down on that? You know what I'm saying? People around here, they really love to root for the underdog. Some shit I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? I think another problem is there's too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. And what I mean by that is you got every rap, like you could be a dude fresh out, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out, ain't got no paperwork, no nothing. Or you could be a little ass kid like 16 with nobody backing them, with a little $20 mic from Walmart or some shit like that. But you saying it's corporate ill entertainment or real niggas entertainment. Man, stop lying, man. You don't have no paperwork, you don't have no contract, you're not conducting no business. It's like you just run around saying shit. And that's not how the game should be. Like, I'm not saying, you know, knock this person for not doing this or knock this person for not doing that. Just because you got a logo don't mean you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you saying it on a track don't mean that it's authentic or that it's real. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here that's actually doing some shit. What I think you need to do is get up under that nigga that's doing something, learn something. You know what I'm saying? Put your ego aside, you know what I'm saying? Actually learn something, get up under somebody with some knowledge, some meat on their head, you know what I'm saying? And then you take the shit and do your own thing when it comes to a certain point. If you feel like you have to. You know what I'm saying? Egos have no place in this business, period. I don't give a fuck who you with. You know what I'm saying? That's that. I started out being up under some niggas, doing music or whatever, until I got to a point where I knew more about the business than them. I could do better songs than them. You know what I'm saying? I could do, you know, I'm doing all this shit extra that they wasn't doing, and I felt myself not being in the backseat and driving. So why do that? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that, you know, oh, Dean got a big head, he this, that, and other. No, it ain't never gonna be nothing like that, because I don't move like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, I do whatever it takes to make the song better. I do whatever it takes to make the album better. I do whatever it takes to make the show better. It don't matter, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to put on. That's the definition of putting on. You know what I'm saying? And niggas got these big heads out here and it's ridiculous. Straight up ridiculous. Another problem is the support system around here. You got, like, it fucks me up. Like, how I can go to Carbondale, do a show, everybody rocking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody jumping around, everybody doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Supporting it and looking at the music for what it is. But it's like, anywhere in the booth here, they'll look at me like, oh, well, that's just Dean, you know what I'm saying? That's just that nigga from KB, ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? No matter how much they love the song. I done seen niggas look at me like I'm stupid while I'm on stage. It don't fucking faze me. It don't change my show or nothing like that. But them same niggas ride off from the parking lot bumping my music. Or them same niggas hit me on Facebook, man, I love your shit, da 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 da. But they don't want to look that way in front of other niggas, and I don't understand that type of shit. Like, if you feel like I was a bum rapper or I was a nigga that don't make good music, then say that. But you can't say that and then, you know what I'm saying, basically contradict yourself by riding around bumping my shit or supporting me tough, and it just don't make no sense. I've even had niggas go and niggas and female go and like a post that I made or say how much they love this song, that song. I just had somebody say how much they love We Go Cone. I love that song, man. That's the hottest song I ever heard come out of this part of Missouri, this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? But they saying this in my inbox. Tell them, well, why don't you post that? Post it on your page or something. Support, you know what I'm saying? Throw up a link or some shit like that. You know what they do? Nothing. Nothing. And I've seen this shit hundreds of times. This ain't no new shit. I done seen niggas come by and buy my CD. Tell me how much it's bumped. You know what I'm saying? Send me emails, tell me how raw it is, this, that, and the other. But don't support when it comes to posting shit or looking a certain way in front of certain people. Which makes no sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Judge the artist by the artist. I don't get that. But that's the support system we got to deal with around here. It's like y'all, like the people, not the artists, but like the people, they'll rather get an artist from Memphis that they don't know and listen to his CD just because he's from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know, listening to some free shit that a nigga might pass out in Cape just because, you know, oh, he's from Cape, or he from Memphis. Oh, I'm gonna listen to an artist from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? You can flat out love an artist from Cape, but you still gonna listen to an artist from Memphis, or an artist from Lou, or an artist from Kansas City, or something like that. It makes no sense to me. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't support your own. Like, I don't even know how to explain that one. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, I done bought everybody that done had a CD on sale. I done bought it. Everybody. If they didn't give it to me, I done bought it. Straight up, real talk. And that goes for everybody. I might not have liked it, and I'm gonna let you know if I don't like it, but I supported that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got number one chance with me. You come out with some shit that I don't like, I might not even buy the next one. You know what I'm saying? That's what consumers do. You know what I'm saying? You can't just look at it and be like, oh, well, I ain't fucking with that because I don't see him on TV, or he ain't from this city or that city. You know what I'm saying? Respect motherfuckers' craft, man. I think this is a major issue. We don't have good producers around here except for a few. And I don't even want to say a few, I'm gonna say maybe one or two. You know what I'm saying? Real good producers. To the point where, you know, we don't have to hit up SoundClick, or we don't have to, you know, call, you know, Memphis or motherfucking New Orleans or Atlanta to get some hot ass beats, or New York City. We don't have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of them. I ain't gonna say no names, I'm gonna say a couple, but only one that's just like really like on it, you know what I'm saying? Like on it like that, to the point where he could throw some shit on SoundClick and motherfuckers will look at him the same as they look at a producer like Bob or Superstar, or you know what I'm saying, motherfucker like that. We don't really have that type of shit. And that's a huge problem right there. If you ask me, we don't got no producers that just want to sit down with the artists like Jay sit down with Timberland and they go in, or M sit down with Dre and they go in. You know what I'm saying? Or Game and Dre. You know what I'm saying? Anybody. You know what I'm saying? We don't really have that. And I think that's a major problem. It's a huge problem because you got artists that's actually spitting this shit and being original. A lot of them doing it. But we're gonna get to that shit later on. No work ethic. None. I know niggas that straight up talented, can do this shit. Can get in the booth and make my face get ugly like, damn, really? That's how you feel, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. But dropping one track every month or one track, you know what I'm saying? It just ain't gonna cut it. The game is different. It ain't like it used to be where you could drop one track, you know what I'm saying? That bitch might blow up, get on the radio. That shit don't work like that no more. It don't. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is trying to drop shit for their little neighborhoods and shit, and that's that. They ain't worried about making no money off this and nothing like that. Like, they just flat out lazy. Like me, I go hard. Like, I don't remember the last time I went a whole week without dropping a track. When I dropped the This Is Rise mixtape, I dropped that whole mixtape, 28 tracks, in a week and a half. You know what I'm saying? Just a week and a half. Boom, boom, boom. Every day. Like, let's get on it. There's been times where I dropped 5 tracks in one day. You got to work, and that's just in the studio. Ain't nobody talking about hitting the streets with the flies, or, you know what I'm saying, promoting on the book, or promoting on Twitter, or, you know what I'm saying, like calling labels, submitting demos, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's real shit. Traveling, doing shows, all that shit. Niggas is lazy. Straight up lazy. They don't want this shit. And that's the way I look at it, man. Like, I can't look at them no other different way. Like, it don't make no sense. Niggas just lazy. And I got a few niggas that I can vouch for, man, that take this industry by storm. And I straight feel that way. I believe in them to that extent. But when it comes to working and getting the shit done, they ain't got it in them. They ain't ready. And I don't think they ever have it in them. You know what I'm saying? Number 7 on the list. Pen game fucked up. Niggas out here saying exactly what they hear another motherfucker say. Just changing up the order. You know what I'm saying? And that's making the game real watered down. I remember at a time where you had, like, everywhere you go, somebody sounded different. Like, New Orleans sound different from Baton Rouge, or you know what I'm saying, like Tennessee sound different from, Tennessee sound different from Memphis, you know what I'm saying, like, sound different from, I'm tripping, Nashville sound different from Memphis, I'm tripping, I said Tennessee, or, you know, the boot sound different from, you know what I'm saying, anything, you know what I'm saying, and it's crazy right now, it's crazy. The way I look at the shit, everybody are becoming clones in this game. I ain't gonna say everybody, cause you got artists like Kendrick Lamar that's doing that dope, different shit. You know what I'm saying? You got artists like even a Drake or a 2 Chainz doing something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's saying the same shit, and it's getting nowhere fast. You know what I'm saying? And don't clean this shit up, gang gonna be fucked up, and especially in the booth. Like, everybody got their artists that they copy. You know what I'm saying? The way I see it, a motherfucker might sound like somebody naturally, you know what I'm saying, just by the way they talk or their voice or whatever, but that don't mean you gotta go that route, you know what I'm saying? It just makes no sense. I don't get that shit. Damn, I straight up got, I said Tennessee and Memphis, I'm tripping. Man, another reason that I feel like Blue Hill artists, the reason why they don't make it, they make music for pertaining just to black people in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you want, but at the end of the day, black people just don't buy music. That's just real shit. They might support at a show, they might do this, that, and other, but 9 times out of 10, they don't buy music. I'm not one of them people because I respect the art form. I respect, you know what I'm saying, the whole process of somebody getting in there and doing their thing. I respect all that. But you got certain people just don't buy the shit like that, and they will not buy the shit. So why make music for that, you know what I'm saying, for those people, pertaining to those people? Like, it just makes no sense. And I'm not saying you just switch up and just do all this shit just because, you know what I'm saying, white people might feel it, or this ethnic group might feel it all. But I'm saying you should make universal music. It helps, trust me, it does. Like, I found that out when doing From the Mo. When I did From the Mo, it was like a situation where everything was just coming together. Everything was just, oh, I love this song, From the Mo song. Like, damn, really? For that song? Okay, now that's making sense. And I wasn't doing nothing but saying what I feel from the heart. I love where I'm from, man. This is where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? There's things about where I'm from that I don't like, but still Missouri nigga all day. You know what I'm saying? Till I die, man. And that's how it's gonna always be. No matter where I go, what I do, I'm a Missouri nigga till I die. I'm not changing up. I'm not doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? If anybody got the mo, I got the mo. When it comes to having y'all back as far as Missourian, I got that. So, motherfuckers say whatever they want to say. Another problem. DJs are not trendsetters. Back in the day, DJs used to be trendsetters. They used to be like, you know, the type. Well, I ain't gonna say back in the day. I'm gonna say they still trendsetters to a certain extent, but just not in the Blue Hill area, not in the Southeast Missouri area, and probably not in the St. Louis area, because they'll flat out look at some shit like, oh, well, is such and such playing it? Or do they know this song? This, that, and other. They just trying to please that crowd for that point, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to do what the next DJ doing and play what the next DJ play. To me, that's some dumb shit. You know, you might be doing your job as a DJ, you know, you might not want a flat crowd, whatever, but that's temporary, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the more you play some shit, or if you believe in a track or whatever, that's what you're supposed to stand on. That's your job as a DJ. Like, they don't have that sense of, you know, I have power in a situation type of way of thinking. And I think that's wrong. Like, shit, once you get that back, you might be able to change things. Like if you doing your thing as far as radio, parties, the club, hitting the streets, whatever you do, you got a voice. You know what I'm saying? You could be able to change something. You could be able to do something. Like it just makes no sense to me to sit up here and be like, oh well, that shit playing in such and such, so I'm gonna play it. Even if I don't like it, I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? That, you might as well say you ain't no DJ. You a motherfucker just playing records. You ain't no damn DJ. And that's the way I look at that. And I think once we get more DJs trying to do that, as far as a support system, shit gonna change. It's got to. Because we making the hottest music out Missouri. Out of this area for real. We are making the hottest music. Like, can't nobody really say much about that or whatever until they hear us. But, you know, once you hear us, I mean, it's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? You got people from other places doing their thing, no disrespect to them. But as far as what I hear and what's working for these dudes, like, it just don't make no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Alright. Another problem, 10th problem on my list, artists are not willing to invest in themselves. And to me, it makes no sense whatsoever because it's like, alright, you mean tell me, oh yeah, I think I'm gonna make it, But you can't spend, you know what I'm saying, money on some beats, or you ain't got $20 to put in the gas tank to go to this show, or you ain't got no money to get no clothes for the video, or you can't afford to pay for a video, or you can't, you know what I'm saying, like, they not willing to invest in themselves. You can't even get no album cover ready. You won't even buy no blank CDs to burn yourself some CDs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it ain't like niggas is just flat out broke. I done seen niggas go buy a couple ounces of loud, not to sell, but to smoke the shit. You know what I'm saying? But can't afford to pay for a video, or can't afford to pay for this beat, or you know what I'm saying? Like it's just stupid shit. At the end of the day, it's stupid ass shit, nigga. And you a dumb ass nigga doing dumb shit. That's why your ass ain't gonna never make it, man. That's the way I look at the shit. Like, you're not professional, you're not on your shit. You expect motherfuckers to respect you, but you don't respect yourself. I look at you niggas like hoes, man. Like a hoe that don't respect herself, why she deserve respect from me? You know what I'm saying? And that's the way I look at it. Niggas is a trip, man. Straight up trip. I done seen niggas go in the club with $100, $200 bottle. You know what I'm saying? And can't pay for studio time. Like, it's dumb shit, like just backwards ass shit, but you say how bad you want to make it. Niggas, focus you are, how serious you are, and all that damn lying in your records. Nigga, shut up. Cut it out, man. Straight up. Cut that shit out. Nobody looks at this shit like it's a business. This number 11, might as well throw that in there with that one. Nobody looks at this shit like it's a business. And that's the problem. Alright. 12. Alright. When NWA dropped Fuck the Police, it wasn't about the club. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like y'all got this whole mentality to where y'all think, oh, well, if you gonna make it, you gotta go through the club. Or if you gonna make it, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be this type of person. You gotta dress this type of way. You gotta talk about swag all the time. You gotta make people do this, that, and the other. Man, make the music you wanna make. Make the music you wanna hear. And people will follow if it's that hot. And if you hit the streets and you push that shit. It ain't all about the motherfucking club. There's a lot of people that don't have tracks spinning all the time in the club. And you got a lot of people that got tracks spinning all the time in the club, ain't selling no CDs. Ain't really doing nothing. Like, you got these niggas out here acting like scavengers. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your money. Like, drop a mixtape, get it popping, you know what I'm saying? hit the clubs or whatever, do your shows, get your money. Ain't nothing wrong with that shit. But if you at a point where you always depending on just that, it's gonna put handcuffs on you as an artist. It's gonna make you one-dimensional in a lot of ways, and I feel like it's gonna contribute to the problem. Reason why a lot of rappers can't get off, because they all focus about the club, what they gonna think about this, and what they gonna say when I say this, and how this sound, man. Fuck all that shit. Do you, man. Do you. At the end of the day, motherfuckers don't do them, you'll never know. That's the way I look at that shit. I don't think you need the club. A lot of people think you do, but I think that's just some big misconception and stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this last one is a big one. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is the biggest problem. That's why I wrote it down last. Alright. You're too much of a fan. Too much of a fan to be a peer. And what I mean by that is, I've heard niggas listen to other artists, whether it be from, you know, New Orleans to New York to, you know what I'm saying, Atlanta, wherever have, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then they'll look at them like, oh, well, that nigga doing this, that, and other, and be on the nigga nuts so hard to the point where you don't even, you never even look at yourself as being on the same level. But you don't realize them niggas in the same boat that we in. Only thing is, them niggas started grinding. Them niggas then got their voice out there to be heard to a certain extent. Everybody didn't always like them niggas, you know what I'm saying? It starts somewhere. And you gotta get that type of mentality about yourself. Like, it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense whatsoever to sit back and be like, oh, this person is that person, and this nigga can't put a dime in your pocket because he ain't got a dime his goddamn self. He's stunting, nigga. If we get together, that's why I say on this new Pressure 2, it's called Where's the Mo? You know what I'm saying? Pressure 2, Where's the Mo? Because I don't understand how artists around here can be so good. You can listen to them, this, that, and other. They have no continuity. You always worried about your partner doing more songs than you. Or, oh, I wanna do my mixtape too. You dropping one. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. If you get together in a group, you say, okay, let's say we got 10 niggas. 5 of them rappers. When, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Dog, whoever fuck that nigga rapper name is, when he get ready to drop, all y'all niggas turn into promoters. All 10. It makes no sense to sit up here and be like, oh, well, I need to work on my shit. I need to work on my shit. Fuck all that shit. You get one person on, 2, maybe 3. Then you go with that. It makes no sense. Then everybody get on. You niggas is dumb. You too worried about motherfucking pride. You too worried about this small time fame. You know what I'm saying? And it just makes no sense to me. And that's why I think rappers ain't making it. Has nothing to do with the lack of talent. Just the minor shit. You're not looking at this shit like it's business. I approach every single deal that I do with other rappers, or every single CD like it's a $50,000 deal. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit. You gotta look at it like that. You got to keep the dream alive. Don't ever lose focus. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the mode, man. I rep the mode all day. Motivate hours. That's all I'm trying to do, man. And be sure to get that Pressure mixtape. And get that Pressure 2 mixtape, man. It's coming out. I'm shooting for September. It's done already, so just letting y'all know, man. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about it. And the way I see it, niggas need to take notes.
Watch these other rappers trainers go and get the time. I let that lava go. They sprinkle boiled water. Get on the track of this, we'll see who metaphor is harder. I might be young, but I ain't dumb. They know the boys lot smarter. I'm blowing up and I'm on fire like that boy Carter. Call your boy C4, bitch, I'm blowing up. I put on for the mo, bitch, I'm showing up. Throw that paper at my show, I'm just showing love. A's everywhere I go, they be throwing up. 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 Call your boy C4, bitch, I'm blowing up. I put on for the mo, bitch, I'm showing up. Throw that paper at my show, I'm just showing love. A's everywhere I go, they be throwing up. 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 They be throwing up.